All right, guys. So there is this crazy post, right, over on social media, right, about of women. Well, a woman post this, you know, list, okay, and a lot of women are agreeing with it, or, there's a lot of talk about it. So here's the list. Here's what I'm saying. Group of ladies make a list of places men shouldn't take them on the first date. Here's a list. Here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on the first date, and to thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list. It's unbelievable, right? So there's 28 places that women have, or a group of women have collectively agreed on, okay, to not take them to on first dates. This is a thing where, and I'm looking at it, right? I'm pretty sure, a good deal of them are black women, and I think this is where we're talking about, right? Where your weird standards are pretty much pricing you out of the dating market. And this is what I'm saying, right? It's okay to have standards, but your standards become to a certain point where it just doesn't make sense. What type of guy are you trying to even attract now? Okay, so let's go through the list, right? At number one, Cheesecake Factory. Ridiculous. Okay, I guess it's the whole situation with the that lady, right? The Cheesecake Factory lady. Please check out that video I have, right? I hope you guys do. I talked about it. Cheesecake Factory, number one. Number two, Applebee's. Well, I mean, I guess these are like chain restaurants. Number four, Chipotle. Five, Olive Garden. Six, the movies. That's such a classic first date. I mean, I get it, right? Let's say a movie is like, it would not be the easiest place for you to like talk and get to know someone, but it's like, it's a classic, right? Something you guys can enjoy together. But okay. But look at this. Even the other ones where you could sit down and eat and talk, wouldn't even want it. Okay, movies, your house, fine. Any fast food chain, okay. Number 9, Buffalo Wild Wings. Number 10, Wingstop. Number 11, Red Lobster. 12, a buffet. 13, IHOP. Okay, 14, Denny's. 15, the gym. I mean, who takes a woman to the gym on the first date? That's pretty crazy. 16, church. Who takes a woman to a church on the first date? That is a bit insane. 17, Starbucks, and 18 is coffee dates. This is the craziness of women. All right. 19, ice cream dates. So see, this is like, a lot of this is right. Women are pretty much eliminating low investment dates, low investment on the men's side, right? So they're trying to limit anything that's low investment on the man's side. You got to pay like a lot of money, because anything low cost, they probably named it. 20, family functions. That's weird too. There are some weird ones, right? Do women actually go to these places on first dates? Like the family functions, the church, the gym. You go on that on first dates is insane to me. 21, movie night. Okay. 22, somewhere that requires a long drive. Okay. 23 is bowling. That's kind of crazy, right? I've always thought women would like activities, right? Bowling. It doesn't have it. I don't see it here. Like golf, pool. But those kind of goes in the same category, right? And you don't like that. 24 nightclubs. It's weird someone takes them to a nightclub for a first date. Hookah bar. Okay. A bar for just drinks. Okay. 27, a Waffle House. Okay. 28, sports events. So essentially, right, this kind of eliminates any man that is not living the high life. I honestly believe this is going in line with like the whole I want six-figure men, right? Or I want men that makes a lot of money. Because you think about this, right? These dates are kind of like, I think a lot of them are reasonable, but these are low investment dates. And pretty much women are saying don't take me on low investment dates. So the women that are agreeing to this, right? They are essentially saying that I want a man that makes six figures. I want a man that makes a lot of money and willing to spend a lot of money, right? You know, probably like, you know, those, was it 3-star, what is it, those high star restaurants, those expensive restaurants. I don't know where else this place would think. It pretty much named everything I thought about. Okay, I don't know what other dates do. I don't know, yacht dates. I honestly don't. I cannot. My, you know, average income brain can't think of any other dates besides the ones that are listed. So I don't know. You guys tell me what other date? I mean, what date do rich people take women to? I don't know. But yeah, it is ridiculous. But this is what I'm talking about, right? Where women, at least these women, right? The ones that agree to this list are essentially the type of women that have pigeonholed themselves to a specific type of man. Men that will spend a lot of money on you. Okay? Men that don't mind spending a lot of money on you. And of course, women love that. Women love those type of men. So, you know, again, that's like the whole argument, right? Where men always say women want the top 20% of men, and the other 80% of men are invisible to them. So, essentially, they are pricing them out of the dating market. At least the majority of the dating market. So only, I don't know, like I said, only the high value men, the men that don't really mind spending money, figuring out something different than this whole list, right? To take them to. And it's like, so you just pretty much ignore all of the men, and only the men that can think outside of this box is able to date you. I just think it's just sad, you know. I just think it's sad, but this is what we're having nowadays, right? You are so specific on the type of date you're going on, but you're not caring about, you know, what the meaning of that date is, right? Getting to know the man. That should be the priority. You do not need to go on a expensive date to get to know someone. You don't. So this is the ridiculous of it, right? Where they want, I saw this thing where a woman said that she doesn't want to go on a movie date, a dinner date. She wants to go on an experience, whatever that means, right? You gotta be creative with that shit. But it's like, but that's the thing where I'm saying that dating has become so one-sided. Okay, it's all about the woman. It's all about you giving the woman an experience. No one says anything about what a man gets. What does he get? I mean, women barely put any effort on a date anyway to get to know a man. She doesn't really put. She doesn't talk about him. She doesn't talk to him much. She doesn't ask a whole lot of questions. So, what really does? What does a man really get on a date? He's not gonna get sex, especially if he had to take you on, you know, have to really give you experience, have to really wow you. The chances are you getting sex is not that high. I believe, because women are gonna string that along, right? She's gonna string you along until she feels she either ready or she's tired of stringing you along. She's done with you. And I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous. Here's some comments like, look like we're going to Chuck E. Cheese then. Okay. There are some women that are like, you know, against this, right? They're talking about, they're not liking it. So I think that's cool, you know. I mean, of course, I'm not. Again, I'm not. I don't say I never. I would rarely ever say all women, but I definitely. I'm definitely saying it's the majority of modern day women, right? Women that are in this day and age, right? Women that are single, the majority of single women, okay, and the majority of women that are, I mean, I'll probably just the majority of women, majority of single women, right? They probably have this state of mind, right? It's about the money. It's about you giving her an experience, shit like that. But I mean, we got some comments of people against it. I'm trying to see if there's any women that agree to it, at least in the comic section. Like, I like a lot of these as first dates, just not your house. The house is like, yeah, of course I understand that. Yeah. So, I just think it's ridiculous. Uh, it is absolutely crazy that you know that women that there are women such that like are such a stickler for um these this list of a first date thing. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?